Hello friends, welcome to our mathematics program for grade 8. Today we are going to look at personal and household finance. Actually, this program is divided into 3 videos, so today it is the first part. Let's start. Now, in personal household, we're going to look at problems involving VAT and how to solve problems involving percentage increase and decrease. To start with, when we see VAT, what does it stand for? Well, VAT is value added tax, and it is simply a tax charged by the government on the goods and services, right? In Mauritius, the rate of VAT is 15%. Now, what does that mean to have a rate of 15%? Well, it means that when you buy goods and services, you pay an additional 15% on the price. Okay? Let's take an example so that it is easier for you. Now, Jelani bought a television for 10,000 rupees before VAT. These are words that you should be careful when working. Now, here it is before VAT. Given that the VAT rate is 15%, you are asked to find the amount paid as VAT and, secondly, to find the amount paid for the article inclusive of VAT. How do we go about this type of question? Right, so we know that the price of television before VAT is 10,000. Right? And we know that the percentage of tax is 15%. Now, on the first part, you were asked to find the amount of VAT paid. So, simple maths. It's simply 15 over 100. Why? That's because we have 15% times 10,000, which will give you 1,500. Right? Now, the second part, you were asked to find the amount paid for television inclusive of tax. How do you do that? Well, you just take the amount before tax, that's 10,000, plus 1,500, which represent the amount of VAT paid. You will get 11,500. Let's take another example. The price of a laptop, excluding VAT, is 42,680, and you are told that the tax rate is 15%. Now, find the total price paid for the laptop inclusive of VAT. So, the price of the laptop before VAT in terms of percentage is 100%, right? And you have a percentage rate of 15% for the VAT. So, the price of laptop after VAT in terms of percentage is 100% plus 15%, which is 115%. Right, so to get the value of the laptop, the price of the laptop after the VAT, in terms of rupees, what do? It's simple, 115 over 100 times 42,680. Now this 115 over 100, you can write it simply as 1.15 times 42,680. You will get an answer of 49,082 rupees. We take another example. Mom's telephone bill, inclusive this time, inclusive of VAT, is 1,380. And you know that the tax rate is 15%. You are asked to find the amount of the bill before VAT. How do you do that? Well, let's see what we have as information. The telephone bill, inclusive of VAT, is 1,380. The percentage of VAT is 15%. So, the bill including VAT in terms of percentage will be 100% plus 15%, which is 115%. Right. How do we proceed? Well, we know that 115% represent, 1,380. So for 1%, what do we do? Simple proportion. 1,380 divided by 115. And you are asked to find for 100%. So 1,380 divided by 115 times 100. Okay? It's the same as 1,380 divided by 1.15. That is 1,200. So we can say that the amount of the bill without VAT is simply 1,200. Now that's caution for you, a note. To find the price of an article inclusive, remember I told you that these words are important. Inclusive of VAT, what do? Simple 115 over 100 times the price without VAT. And this is the same thing as 1.15 times price without VAT. Now, suppose that you want to find the price of an article exclusive of VAT. What do? Given that VAT is at 15%, well, you take the price after VAT, divide by 115 times 100, which is the same thing as price after VAT divide by 1.15. Clear? Right. So, a few exercises for you to practice. In all these exercises, you will take the VAT rate to be at 15%. Let's go through these. Question number 1. An article costs 650 rupees without VAT. Find the price of the article inclusive of VAT. Question 2. A PS4 costs 15,600 without VAT. Calculate the value of the PS4 after VAT is added. Question 3. A camera costs 19,400 without VAT. Find part A, the amount of VAT, and part B, the price of the camera inclusive of VAT. Question 4. The electricity bill for the last month was 2,691, inclusive of VAT. Find the amount of the bill before VAT is applied. Question 5. The cost of a plastic chair is 839 rupees 50 cents, inclusive of VAT. Find the amount of VAT charged on the chair. Question 6. Shoes cost 1,679, including VAT. Part A. What was the price of the shoes before VAT? And part B. How much VAT was charged on these shoes? Okay, now we move to percentage increase. You've done percentages before, right? So in grade 8, we are going to look at percentage increase. Let's see an example. Increase 100 rupees by 20%. How do you do that? Well, we'll see two methods. Method 1, what do? You know that the original value is 100 rupees, okay? You know that the percentage increase is 20%. So what do? Let's try to find the value of the increase. So that will be 20 over 100 times 100 rupees, which is 20 rupees. Now, if you want to increase 100 by 20%, so the new value will be the original value, which was 100 rupees, plus 20 rupees, which is 120 rupees. Let's see another method. Right, so method 2, what do? Original value, you know that it is 100%. You have an increase of 20%. So to calculate the new value, let's see in percentage first of all. So the new value in percentage will be 100% plus 20%, which is 120%. So in rupees, the new value will be 120 over 100 times 100 rupees, which is 120 rupees. We take another example, example 2. The price of an article increases from 120 rupees to 150 rupees. Find part A, the increase in price, and part B, the percentage increase in price. Let's see how to do it. You know that the original price is 120 rupees. And you know that the new price is 150 rupees. So, to calculate the increase in the price, you take the new price and you subtract the original. So that will be 150 rupees minus 120 rupees, which is simply 30 rupees. Right? Now, in part B, you were asked to find the percentage increase. How do you do that? Well, it's simply increase over the original value times 100%. So, in this case, we know that the increase is 30 rupees. Okay? So, it will be 30 over 120 times 100%, which is 25%. So, we have an increase of 25%. Okay? Right. We have seen percentage increase. Now we move to percentage decrease. Suppose you're asked to find the value of a number when decreased by 20%, right? So here you have decreased 100 rupees by 20%. How do you do it? Well, here also we'll have two methods. Method 1. Now, you know that the original value is 100 rupees, right? You know that the percentage decrease is 20%. So, to find the value of the decrease, what do? It's 20 over 100 times 100 rupees, which is simply 20 rupees. So, the new value, to calculate the new value, it will be 100 rupees minus the 20 rupees which represent the decrease, that will be 80 rupees. Let's see another method to do it. Well, method 2. You know that the original value in terms of percentage is 100%. You know that you have a percentage decrease of 20%. So the new value in percentage will be what? Simply 100% minus 20%, which is 80%. Okay? So to find the new value in rupees, what do? It's 80 over 100 times 100. So the answer will be 80 rupees. Let's take another example. Here you're said that the price of a mobile phone decreases from 6,000 rupees to 4,800 rupees. And you're asked to find the decrease in price for part A and the percentage decrease in price for part B. How do we do that? Now, we know that the original price is 6,000. Okay? The new price is 4,800. So to find the decrease in the price, that's simple. It's simply original price minus the new price. That is 6,000 rupees minus 4,800 rupees. You will get 1,200 rupees. And for part B, you were asked to find the percentage decrease. Well, percentage decrease is simply the decrease over the original value times 100. So, 1,200 over the original, which was 6,000 rupees, you multiply by 100%, you have 20%. We now move on to a few exercises for you to practice. Question 1. Increase the following prices by 20%. Question 2. Decrease the following prices by 25%. Question 3. The population of a village was 15,300 persons in 2015. In 2017, the population increased by 15%. Find the population in 2017. Question 4. In a sale, the price of a table decreases by 40%. If the original price of the table was 30,800 rupees, find the sale price. Question 5. Tommy increased the price of a game from 200 rupees to 260 rupees. Find the percentage increase in the price of the game. Question 6. The price of a pen decreases from 550 rupees to 400 rupees. Find the percentage decrease in the price of the pen. And question 7. An elastic band of length 20 centimeters can be stretched by increasing its length by 40%. Once stretched, the band will not return to its original length. It will have increased by 10% of the length it was stretched by. Find the final length of the band. These are some links that you can check. Right, so what have we seen today? We have talked about VAT, right? And the rate of value added tax in Mauritius is 15%. We have talked about percentage increase and decrease. You know that the percentage increase is increase over the original value times 100%. Percentage decrease, that's decrease over the original value times 100%, right? Dear friends, we have reached the end of our first program on personal and household finance. You are advised to go through the exercises in this video to work out the exercises in your manual, right? Until we meet again, it's goodbye.